everybody! In this video we're gonna create an animation for a countdown using a very nice effect in Adobe Premiere Pro. And as always, very easy, and you will see how cool is this. Let's go to Premiere Pro. Okay, to create our countdown, the easiest way is to use an effect called timecode. But first, we're gonna create a black video because we don't wanna put the effect in our video. And we're going to put it here. We're gonna make the speed duration of our video to 4. Let's give it 4.01 just in case. Now let's look for the effect timecode and then just pull it and put it in the black video. We're gonna go to the effect controls and look for the timecode effect that we just apply. Now as you can see, you have position, which means that you can actually move the effect however you want, up and down. We're gonna put it up, okay? Now we have the size also. We can make it smaller, bigger, however you want. This is actually pretty cool, very flexible. Opacity is in 40%, but this is important because I don't know what is this here. You see this symbol here? We're gonna take it out. There you go. We just unclick here the check and check here, and that's it. Now in timecode where it says media, we're gonna put it in generate. Basically what it means is gonna be customized. So it's gonna start with 0. Other thing is our video is in 24 frames per second, and as you can see here in time display, it says 60 non-drop frame. That's gonna make the seconds longer. We don't want that. We want the seconds to be seconds. So we're gonna go to 24, and now the seconds are gonna be properly done. Now one extra thing I want to show you is that we don't need so many zeros. I think we're gonna use just the last 4 zeros, and we want it to be centered. So what we're gonna do, you see here, we're gonna click show guides. This is the guide that is showing me where is the center. So we're gonna go to the effect controls position, and we're gonna try to position it exactly in the center. There you go. Now we're gonna erase these zeros that we don't like, and for that we're gonna add another effect called crop. It's under transform. You can see crop, and we're gonna pull it and put it in our video. Now we're gonna come back to the effect controls and look for the effect crop. From the left we want to crop, so as you can see we're just cropping. Now let's take out the show guides that we were using, our guidelines, and that's it. We have now our countdown. The problem is our countdown is actually not countdown, it's count up because it's actually starting from 0 going all the way to the top. Don't worry if you see the image here, you will tell me, Mario, this is black. Don't worry, we're gonna fix it. But yeah, as you can see, it's not a countdown, it's going the opposite way. So what we're gonna do, everything has a solution. We're gonna nest this black video, okay? Nest it. And now that it's nested, we're gonna fix first the countdown, speed duration. We're gonna come here to reverse speed. So now as you can see, it's starting from 4. Now another thing, let's solve this problem of the video. Let's come here to the nested sequence. Let's go to the effect controls. Let's look for opacity. Where you see blend mode, instead of normal, we're going to put screen, and voila, everything is fixed.
3, 2, 1, and booster ignition, liftoff, Space Shuttle Discovery.
Okay, this is the second way to do it, and this is giving us more flexibility, more control over what we're doing. The first thing to do, let's press T or select here the T, and let's click, try to be in the center. Let's put 1, 2, 3, and 4 because our countdown is from 4 to 1. I want to show you something. If we come to text, we can actually see that this is what I meant by control, that we have the control now of the situation. We can change the fonts, we can change the size, we can add the shadows or whatever we want with the text that we have. That's why I say this is actually better because we have more control. Let's go to a better part of the video where we can actually see the numbers. There you go, I think that's correct. Let's do actually the speed duration of 4 minutes and 1. Always I put like 1 frame extra just in case, you know. Let's try to center them. Remember, I always use my guidelines. Now let's take out the guidelines. We are in the middle. Now we're gonna add an effect here, and this is the transform effect that is here under distort. Now we want to move the numbers from here, and I know that we can do it with the vector motion here with position, or even in the text also position, but I want to do it with the effect transform because I want to add this blur at the end that gives this movement more natural feeling. So with the transform effect, we're gonna try to put the number 4 in the middle, okay? And then we're gonna move until we get into the middle. I think that's the middle. Okay, now we have the number 4 in the middle. We're gonna add got another effect that is the crop effect. So we're gonna look for it, and it's here under transform. There you go. Now we're gonna go to the crop effect, and we are gonna crop from the top. I guess we can go like in, let's make it 35. And then from the bottom, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna crop, let's make it 45. And we have the cropping. We don't need to do the cropping in the sides because we have nothing in the sides. The numbers are up and down. So this is what we need. Now we're gonna come back to transform, and we're gonna do keyframes. We're gonna start moving everything. Let's go to the beginning to see exactly where is the video starting. As you can see on the top, it says that the video starts 1:16:04. Let's remember this 16:04. And now we're gonna go to 17:04, which is exactly 1 second after. And we're gonna click here and create another keyframe. Now this is exactly 1 second after. Let's go 2 frames more, 1 and 2. And there we're going to come to position here, and we're going to go to number 3. There you go. I know it's not very visible because of the colors, but what we can do is we're gonna click the eye here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Number 3, okay? It was 16:04, remember when we started. Let's go to 17:04, 18:04 now. 18:04, that's another 1 second. Let's click again. Let's do 2 frames more, and then with the movement here, we're gonna go to number 2. And we're gonna do exactly the same to finish. Okay, we're done. We have now our countdown, as you can see. Remember I told you about the blur? We're gonna come here where it says shutter angle, and we're gonna put 180 degrees. Now we have the blur. If I move frame by frame, you can check the number. You see the blur there? That's what I wanted to have, so it's more natural. And now we can click the eye and we can open it, and this is exactly what we've got.
4, 3, 2, 1, and booster ignition, liftoff, space shuttle discovery.
So what do you think about it? It's really easy, isn't it? So now don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, and until next week.